Can mankind make an image of a God and be convinced that the God that they imagine in their mind is a God that exists? But if God made man, how can man make a God and make a claim that God is confined to fit within a frame? How can mankind decide how God should be identified? Can you alter the truth if you accept or deny? Do the stars disappear when the blind look at the sky? Or did it simply fail to see what was there the whole time? Is this flesh all that we have? Is life over when we die? Is this rotting body all that we got? Is there a soul inside? Is there no absolutes in this life? No truth, no wrong, no right, no dark, no night, no. If God is love, why does he allow the hatred? If he wiped out the wicked, the whole earth would be vacant. He is our breath of life, but our sins suffocated and separated. This necessitated resuscitation for spiritual restoration and reconciliation, to recognize our desperation for restoration from the devastation of sin's domination. Who can save us? To God alone belongs salvation. From past ages, persuaded and traded a king for crowns, evil invaded, predicated situation, insolence towards its imminence. As much as we try to conceal it, there's really no restraining. The penance for pursuing profane pleasure is pain, and death is what its wages. It kills, but it's contagious. We lust because we love, and he's just, but we just jaded. It seems hopeless when we focus on a consequence. Criminals continue killing conscience and common sense, remaining obstinate, so we play it low, die slow, face the arraignment. We plead no contest and contempt for no containment. No pardon for guilty parties, cause no person is perfect. So God in a second person in the Trinity permanently purchases with a perfect purpose, the death of an infinite work, raising for the earth to assert certain prophetic words, serving as a substitute to completely reverse the curse, earnestly pursuing love to fulfill the Father's work. His design to save is the graciousness of his greatness. Salvation plays the center stage for the rock of ages. By trusting in his unblemished blood, we become blameless and pardon for our sin, because God alone can save us.
Living with cystic fibrosis is a full-time job in itself, a job that offers no vacation and requires 110% effort. Life with CF is a life of disappointments and frustrations. It's a life of routine and schedule, remembering to take meds and making time to eat. It is a life of fearing death at an early age and being scared of the unknown. A life of hard choices and decisions. It's a life of looking different from our club fingers to being barrel-chested. It's a life of never giving up. It's a life of responsibility, a life of surgeries and complications, statistics and numbers. It's a life of acquiring knowledge. It's a life of dealing with insurance and politics. It's a life that makes you stronger every day. It's a life of fighting for what some take for granted, life. A life of forever close friendships by a bond no one can replace. It's a developed sense of humor that's needed with all the apathy in this world. It's a life of tears, from saying goodbye to friends that pass on, to the days that you wonder why. It's a life of smiles, like when your PFTs are back to baseline or better. It's a life of treatments and enzymes, tube feedings and calorie counting, PFTs, rehabilitation, hospitalizations, and home IVs. It's a life full of wonderful, supporting people. It's a life of new technology, and every day is one step closer to a cure. It's a life of hope, faith, and the belief in God. It's a life that makes me who I am today, a life that can help make a difference. Last of all, it's my life, and I wouldn't change it for the world.